The Windsor Owls will be entering the 2019 season with extreme optimism after a 2-win 2018. Why? Because of guys like junior Derek Williams, an athletic and speedy quarterback, senior offensive lineman Ethan West, a 6'2", 230-pound monster of a kid, and Johnny Fasanello, an intense and intimidating running back and linebacker. Third-year Owls head coach Alex Dematties likes what he has with those three guys. This group. Derek Williams is the talk of the town, says Coach Dematties, and it makes sense why.
Derek had a pretty good, solid sophomore season. Derek is really he's a good athlete. There's no doubt about it. He's really focusing on trying to, take that athleticism and pair it with doing things 100% correct fundamentally and schematically, and I think we're going to see him have a pretty good season.
Knowing that he carries big weight as the quarterback can be a little hard and nerve-wracking for Derek. But he does take comfort in knowing that his guys have his back.
I have my teammates that always talk me up and stuff, and they're always making sure I'm focused and everything, no distractions. It's a good feeling when you do good and you win a game and everyone's just looking up to you and you're like the main face of it. It's a good thing.
Derek talks about areas in which he needs to get better as the quarterback.
I need to improve a little bit on my reads. Sometimes I was a little slower off the ball. I would take some plays off, but this year I'm going to keep it all together, focus, keep a good line with my running backs and stuff, keep a good line with my linemen, and just work hard.
That working hard mentality is across the board for the Owls, and running back Johnny Fasanello has noticed, especially with the offensive line.
I'm excited for our O-line this year. I really am. It's a good group of guys, and they work really, really hard in the weight room. We've implemented strength and conditioning this year, so they've really been getting after it. So, yeah, it pumps me up to have them in front of me.
This is the last chance for Johnny Fasanello to leave a positive mark on the Windsor program, something that is extremely important to him.
For my goals for my senior year is definitely improve upon my stats and my yards carried, this year. And, I want to go out with a bang for my last year and have fun doing so, and especially with all the guys that, I played with in sixth grade, go to school together and come out here, and, it's definitely a brotherhood.
The strength aspect of the Owls is certainly noticeable when you watch them on the field, especially with defensive and offensive lineman Ethan West, who has added 15 pounds of muscle this offseason.
Not much has changed with my eating habits, more my lifting habits. Kind of focused on lifting heavier and faster versus kind of just only heavy. So it kind of plays into explosiveness and everything about it.
Ethan and quarterback Derek, a.k.a. D-Will, have a great relationship on and off the field. So great that Ethan fights back laughing too hard when thinking about it.
Definitely a kind of roughhousing relationship. Since I got to protect him all the time, it's only fair and share if I get to mess with him a little bit. So, yeah.
Altogether, the 2019 Owls have put in the extra effort to become better than last year. Their trip to Evangel University in Springfield for a college-type training camp this summer proves it. Coach Dematties believes that all of it will lead to more wins this year, but more importantly, his guys will become better people.
There's a lot of potential for us to do a little bit more damage on the scoreboard and get a few more stops this year and get some things to swing our way. But at the same time, my MO and what I'm all about is give them what I can while they're here, learn some good work habits, learn character and leadership, and then, go off into the world and be the best man you possibly can be.
The Owls open the season at St. Pius on Friday, August 30th at 7 p.m. For Regional Radio Sports, I'm Matt Greenwood.